Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is the long-awaited makeup collection. I planned to do this, a few months ago now. This is actually my third attempt at filming this video. It has proved very challenging for me to be able to film this. So what I want to do is film like an overview of my makeup collection. So I want to show you how I store everything, how everything's organised, and pick out a few of my favourite products. But then what I'll do is I'll film separate videos of each individual like product category. So I'm going to have like foundation collection, a highlighter collection, like MAC lipstick collection, that sort of thing. So that's how I want to do this kind of video series. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to be notified of all the future like collection videos that are coming up soon. So I really hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys! Right, so I'm going to start by giving you an overview of how I store all of my makeup. So this is a set of drawers from IKEA. I believe it is the Alex drawers, but these are the 6 drawer ones. I've also got the 9 drawer ones just over here, but I keep my makeup in the 6 drawers. Sorry if the lighting's a bit weird in this video. It's really sunny today, so it's a bit kind of unpredictable. So I'll start with what's on top of my kind of vanity unit. I keep a little like bathroom mirror just right there, and you can see myself. And then this thing here is my new microphone that I have been testing out over the last couple of days. So please let me know in the comments below if you've noticed any difference in quality or anything like that. I'm just kind of trying to get the hang of it at the moment. So I'll just start with what's on top of my vanity unit. So I have these little kind of desk organisers, and I picked these up from Amazon, and I will leave the link to the ones that I purchased in the description box. So I just keep all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits in here, and you will have seen from my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit review and like swatches video, all of them, so I'm not going to go into detail, but I have all 5. So I have Moonchild, Sweets, Sun Dipped, That Glow and Gleam, and then back here I also have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in the shade Fair. So I just keep that on top of my vanity, more as like a kind of display piece, and to make sure that it's always there when I need to use it. Just move my chair back a little bit. So in the top drawer, this is where I keep all of my eyelashes. So the vast majority, like almost all of them, are from Eyelure. So I'll just show you some of my favourites. My all-time favourite is the Fleur de Force Fleur Loves Lashes. They're 3/4 length, and they're just so natural and amazing. I also like, which ones are they? The lengthening number 115s. I'm sure I've used them in quite a few tutorials. I also like texture number 117. And then I just keep some little cat ear headband that I like to use when I'm doing my makeup sometimes. So I also have 2 velour lashes. So I have the style You Complete Me, and I also have the style Girl You Crazy. So I have worn You Complete Me, and I have not worn Girl You Crazy yet. I bought them for wearing for my birthday, so I will let you know how I got on with those. So in the second drawer, this is where I keep all my foundations, powders, primers, concealers, that kind of thing. So I have all my foundations here. My favourite all-time foundation is the Make Up For Ever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. And I also really like, from the drugstore, the L'Oreal Nude Magic Cushion Foundation. I have 2 shades, but they're both quite dark for me at the moment. I'll need to pick up a lighter shade. So that's where I keep all of my foundations. And then this little divider, it's like a little cutlery drawer from IKEA, and I will try and link the one that I have in the description box. And then over in this little side pocket, I keep my primers. So I have like Benefit Professional, I've got Maybelline Baby Skin, and I also keep my concealers in here. So NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I have 2 shades, and also 3 shades of the Make Up For Ever Ultra HD Concealer. Just keep that in there. Then I've also got the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I keep this in there as well. And that's all I have in that drawer. Now for the third drawer down in my favourite drawer, this is where I keep all of my bronzers, blush, contouring products, highlighter, setting spray, that sort of thing. So just I'll start in the setting sprays. So I have MAC Fix Plus, which this one is almost done, so I already have backup ready to go. And I also have the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which is my favourite setting spray. I use it every time I go out and it keeps my makeup lasting all night. And then the only drugstore setting spray I've ever tried is the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I don't really reach for it that often. I either use my MAC Fix Plus or my All Nighter, but I do want to give some more drugstore setting sprays a go. So in this little compartment here, again this cutlery tray is from IKEA, and I will link it in the description box. So I have the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, I have 2 sleek palettes, I have some Bobbi Brown, and then I have 2 other Becca ones. I have the shade Champion Pop and Moonstone, and then MAC Soft and Gentle, which I love. I haven't used it in a long time, but I got back into using it recently. And then my all-time favourite, which is Sin from Urban Decay. Then I have some blushes. So I have 2 box powders from Benefit. I have a little mini NARS. I don't know if that is actually mini, this might be full size, I'm not entirely sure. It's a blush from NARS in the shade Deep Throat. I have 2 little liquid blushes, and then one from Soap and Glory. In the back here I have my bronzers. So I have NARS Laguna, I have the Maybelline Master Skull, a little one from My Little Beauty, Body Shop Honey Bronzer, and 2 from Bourjois. Then over here I just have some liquid and cream highlighters. So I have Hocus Pocus from Soap and Glory, Benefit WhatsApp, my Smashbox contouring sticks, and the Illamasqua Gel Sculpt. And that is that drawer. Now this one down here is where I keep all my eye products. So I keep a little sellotape dispenser to have like winged eyeliner and like a winged eyeshadow look. I have all my mascaras, and as you can see, the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara is my favourite. I always have to have some backups in here. And I also love the Benefit Roller Lash for when I'm going to apply falsies. And then I have some other ones there as well. And then this is where I keep all of my like eyeshadow primers and like glitter glues and things like that. So I've got Too Faced ones. I've got the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Eden, which I use in all of my tutorials. And I also have the Clearly Liquid Glitter Base. Then over here is where I keep my glitter and eyeshadow pigment. So I have all 6 of my Lit glitters that I showed in a Lit Cosmetics haul, which I will link in the description box. And then I also have some old ones from Primark, I think. I've got a Too Faced Glamour Dust, which I got with my Vegas May Stardust palette. I've got some Barry M ones, and then a little Too True one, which I believe this company is actually disbanded. And I also have a little MAC pigment in the shade Melon. And then over here is where I keep my brow products that I don't reach for on a daily basis. So I have my Dip Brow Pomades, I have an extra Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, a little heated eyelash curler from number 7, and then some drugstore products. So I also I have a sleek brow kit and then some other pencils. Over here is where I keep my eyeliner. So I have 2 from Bobbi Brown. This is a Longwear Gel Eyeliner. I have one from NYX that's still in the box, I've not tried it yet. I have some kohl pencils, and I also have the L'Oreal Superliner Perfect Slim. And then over here I just have some cream shadows and single eyeshadows. So these are ones that are not in like pans, they're in compacts. So I have one from Bobbi Brown, which I used to use to fill in my eyebrows, but it's a gorgeous dark brown. I have some Maybelline Colour Tattoos, I have a MAC Paint Pot, I have a Kitten from Stila, which is my favourite inner corner highlight. Got a little single eyeshadow from Urban Decay in the shade Midnight Cowboy, and then I have some little minis from number 7. And that is my eye drawer. So now I'm just into the second last drawer, and this one is all of my eyeshadow palettes. So I have the Naked 2, Naked 3 and Naked Smoky palette. I have the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, the Makeup Geek Manny MU palette, Urban Decay Naked Basics, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I also have the Self Made palette, also by Anastasia, Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, the Benefit How to Be the Best at Everything palette. I just managed to get my hands on the Morphe 350 from Beauty Bay, and it will be back in stock in a few weeks. If it's already back in stock by the time this video goes up, I will leave it linked in the description box. And I also have some more Benefit palettes. So this is the C'est La Vie Ton palette. I'm sure this is for an anniversary, but I'm not sure which one. Then I also have the She's So Jet Set palette, which I like to pick up the kind of palettes like on from duty free and things like that. Benefit just make the cutest little sets. Then I have the Too Faced Stardust palette by Vegas Nay, and the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. And back here I just have some minis. So I have a little Benefit mini and two from Urban Decay. And then in the very last drawer, if I can get it open, is where I keep all of my lip products. So this is basically all the lip glosses and lip balms and a couple of lipsticks that I have but do not reach for like regularly enough. So I just keep them all in here. Then I also have some other little sets at the back. I keep all of my like kind of how I clean my brushes. So I've got my little Real Techniques brush cleansing palette. I have my Makeup Forever Instant Brush Cleanser spray. I have some baby shampoo, which is what I like to clean my brushes with. And then in this little like sandwich bag I have a little mini Beauty Blender like solid cleanser that I got free with an order from Beauty Bay, I believe. So I just keep some little tools in there like eyelash curlers and sharpeners. I keep all of my extra sponge in here, and then a little makeup eraser and other things like that. And that is everything that is in those drawers. And I'll just take you over to my vanity unit. So this is also another dressing table kind of vanity unit from IKEA, and I will link it in the description box down below because I'm not exactly sure of the name of it off the top of my head. But I'll just show you what I've got over here. So these are where I keep all of my brushes. So these are the dirty ones, and then I keep eyeliner brushes, like blending brushes, face brushes, and like kind of cheek, bronzer, powder brushes, that kind of thing over here. And then I keep my lip liners over here in a little mug from Anthropology. And actually these little brush holders that I keep them in here, I actually got coffee in the inside, if you can see. So buy the coffee and the little plant pots from IKEA, and I will link it down below. I've got a little pencil container, which is where I keep my beauty blender. So yes, so these are all my lip liners in here, and I keep a toothbrush just to exfoliate my lips before I'm applying a liquid lipstick. Another mug, this is a Twinings one. I keep all of my lip glosses. And then another Twinings mug, I keep all of my eye products. So I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and Brow Definer. I keep them in there. I also have my lash glues, tweezers, scissors, waterline pencil, Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner pencil, NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, which I haven't actually used yet. I bought it ages ago, but I've never used it. And then my favourite liner at the moment, which is the Maybelline Master Ink in the shade Matte Black. If it's going to focus for me. No. Give up on that one. So I'll also keep my eyelash curler in here. And lots of tweezers. And then this thing up here is like an eyelash applicator, but I'm not really sure how I feel about that one. I don't know whether it's just easier to use tweezers, but I'm going to give that one more of a go. And then back here in another mug from Anthropology with a J on it, so this one's got a J on it too. This is where I keep all my liquid lipstick. So I've got 3 Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, see that there. I've got 2 from Huda Beauty. Got 2 from Gerard Cosmetics. Oh, I can't get it back in. Got 2 from Gerard Cosmetics. I've got some Jouer ones and some sleek ones. But I'm going to do a full like liquid lipstick collection video on them as well, and then take you over here. And this is where I keep all of my favourite lipsticks. So I've got 2 by NARS, which is the Audacious ones. I've got quite a few MAC ones, but I want to do a separate MAC lipstick collection. 2 from Rimmel London and Kate Moss, and then about 6 Maybelline ones back here. So I've got 2 matte ones, and I've just got 4 regular ones. And I've also got a Revlon Ultra HD lipstick, and this is in the shade Rose, if it's going to focus for me. There, so and that is actually the lipstick I'm wearing today. And then back here, so this is a little lipstick like holder which I purchased from Amazon, and I will link it down below. And then I also have another of the little desk organisers, and I keep my Z palettes in here. So I have two filled with Makeup Geek eyeshadows, so this is the more colourful one, and the one at the front is my neutral palette. And then I have two more palettes, and this one is my blush palette, which is all the blushes are also from Makeup Geek, and this one is filled with contour powders. So I will do separate videos on my Makeup Geek collection, so that basically like what's in my Z palettes. So once I've got them up, I will leave them linked down below. And then over here I just keep some little containers which I also bought from Ikea with cotton pads and cotton buds. Then I just have some Kirby's and some hair ties, and yeah, and that is my makeup collection. So I really hope you enjoy this video and seeing how I like to store all my makeup, and then I really hope you stay to watch all of my individual like different products collections. So I think the first one that will be up will be my foundations and concealers, so I really hope you stay tuned for that and that you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!